Happy hump day. 9-game NBA slate. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Craig Ben, aka Cash Cake, back with another NBA PrizePicks video. This video is brought to you by OddsChecker.com. Make sure you go check out their YouTube page. They're giving away another $500. All you have to do is go to their YouTube page, comment on any of their videos, subscribe to their channel, and say Cash Cake sent you, and you'll be automatically entered into a $500 drawing at the end of the month. Very easy to do. I'll put the link in the description below, as well as at the end of this video. Yesterday did really well. We swept the board, went 3-0. You could have said 5-0 if you would have counted all of Ben Simmons' plays yesterday. We did get the Trey Jones under 4.5 rebounds. Ben Simmons hit his rebounds and assists. Hit his rebounds, hit his assists, and then Joel Embiid went over his points. He almost got it in the first half. So, yeah, it was a great day. Hopefully we can continue that momentum going into today. Like I said, 9-game slate. And if you do not have an account, make sure you use that promo code CashCake and get yourself 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Link is in the description below. And again, if you like these videos, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel. We'll keep trying to grow this thing and hopefully bring you some value in everything that we do. And with that, let's just dive right in. All right, PrizePicks desktop is up here. Again, we will talk 3 plays, 2 from the same game that I do like, and then 1 I do like that's, has a lot of, pace to it and also pretty high total with a close spread. So we always like that. And there's actually 2 plays I like from it. But one thing I want to kind of show you, we just dropped our projection system here, all the projections that we use for the site up here. And I just kind of want to show you this little shout out on in the Discord. He just kind of used this yesterday and just used the projection set that we put out there. And he ended up hitting a nice 3-man and a 5-man over on Underdog. So if you want to check that out, again, you can get access to that in Patreon. It updates live dynamically as all the news hits. It automatically updates. And this is for player stats as well as DFS for DraftKings and FanDuel. So if it's something you're interested in, again, everything is in the Patreon link below. All right, let's talk about some plays here. I think you can play this full game or first half, and I'm going to talk about Jalen Brunson. The guy has just been on an absolute tear, and we're going to talk about 25.5 points here. I'm perfectly fine taking the first half too. It's sitting at 12.5, but he has cleared this number in the last 7 games. Put up 34 against Washington, just back on the 13th. Knicks are at home, favored by 6, 222.5 over under. I do hope Bradley Beal does play. He is currently questionable with a hamstring injury. But if he doesn't play, one thing I love about Tibbs right now is he is cranking the minutes on these guys. Brunson, Randall, these guys are playing the minutes. He's averaging 41 minutes over his last 5. And one thing you got to love about Tibbs is when he does that, it's been amazing. The field goal attempts have been just absolutely insane by Brunson as well, averaging 24 over his last 5, putting up 30 field goal attempts against Milwaukee, 20, 24 against Washington, 17, and then 29 against Toronto. So he is shooting the rock a ton, and it's been fun to watch. So, going up against Washington, they're ranked 15th against point guard, 13th in three-point percentage, 16th in points allowed, and the juice is on the over around -130 out there in a lot of the sites. So I like this number. I think this number is fine if you wanted to play up to around 26.5 to 27. I think it's fine. But yeah, as long as he's on this tear, I think you just continue to ride it with him. Next one we're going to go talk about is Julius Randle. Now, this is a play that, again, playing a ton of minutes. And so what I'm going to play actually is kind of correlates a little bit with Brunson, is rebounds and assists with him. So rebounds and assists sitting at 16.5. He's cleared this number in 8 of his last 10 games. Juice is around -125 on the over. Washington ranks 13th in rebounds allowed, 6th in assists allowed. But, again, the minutes are just massive. 39 minutes over his last 5. Almost 40 minutes over his last 10. So just playing all the minutes he can handle. Did clear this number at 17 on the 13th against Washington here. So again, I like going back to this number. He's cleared this in the last 5 games. 21 against Milwaukee, 20 against Indianapolis, 17 against Washington, 19 against Detroit, and 23 against Toronto. So he's just absolutely killing the rebounds. So I don't mind if you want to take this. They don't have the rebound projection up here because I'm sure people would smash it, and that's one I really want to take, but they don't have it because he's clad 16, 16, 16, 15, 15 rebounds over his last 5 games, and 5, 4, 1, 4, and 8 assists. So it's the rebounds that I really want to take, but they don't have it up here. So I'm going to live with this rebounds and assists. Again, he has no problem getting the ball out of his hands and putting his teammates up in a good spot. So gotta like that one a little bit for him. Let's look at his first half real quick. While we're talking about this play, let's look at his first half because maybe that's a way to go if they do have the first half points, rebounds, and assists. Let's look at that real quick and just kind of talk through it and see if there's any value in particular in that first half play. So not so much. He did not make it in the Washington game. It looks like he just got there at 21. So don't think I love this number. It's pretty high, even though he's playing a lot of minutes. I still prefer the full game here. And I think a lot of it has to do with the points with Brunson taking those. If there was like a rebound assist, I think I would, but I'm going to stay away from that. And then the last one I want to talk about, there's actually 2 plays with this. See which one you like. And it's LaMelo Ball going up against Houston. They are ranked 25th in points. I'm sorry, 25th in points allowed, 21st in assists allowed, and they're ranked 28th against the point guard here. And so anytime we get a position like this where LaMelo Ball's going up a team against this, it's you got to like it. So I think my favorite play out of these for LaMelo Ball is honestly looking at the points and assists. He has cleared this number in 3 of his last 4 games, 38 against Toronto, 39 against Toronto, 40 against Boston, and then 31 against Boston. He just couldn't shoot. The thing is he's taking quite a few shots in these games, which you love to see. Last 4 games, 22, 19, 27, and 23. A lot of 3-point attempts. So it's a spot I don't mind taking the points and assists for him. If you want to take points, rebounds, and assists at 41.5, I'm fine with that. He's cleared 3 of 4, 42, 43, 47, and 36. That's another one you could look at taking. One I do want to mention that's the juice is actually on the under is actually his rebounds. 6.5. He's only cleared this in once over his last 7 games. Now 2 of those games he was in foul trouble against Indy. At the Indy game he had 2. He had 6 fouls, fouled out that game. And then the Toronto game, he fouled out as well in this 12th game. And he had 5 fouls here as well in the Boston game. So that had probably something to do with it as well. But he hasn't cleared it. Houston's actually a good rebounding team. They're out 6th in the league in rebounds allowed and 4th in defensive rebounds allowed. So and the juice is heavily on the under at -135. So if you wanted to take this shot at rebounds, I'm fine with taking under on rebounds, but I'm perfectly happy taking over on points and assists. So just depends on which way you want to go. I do like him going up against Houston here. Like I said, Charlotte's favored by 2 with a 236.5 over under, and Ball's going to push the pace here against them. So like I said, don't mind if you want to take over points and assists, over points, rebounds, and assists. Or if you want to go less, 6.5 rebounds, I'm perfectly fine with that. So again, hey, if you want to check out everything that we have to offer, if you do not have a PrizePicks account, use that promo code CashCake and get that 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Again, big 9-game slate. We're going to have a lot of action inside of Patreon today. If you want to check us out in there, sign up in the link below. Love to have you. Got a lot of tools as well. Let me just show you a tool that we have for the books, honestly. Got these new bots that we have out there that kind of show you anytime that we have an alert that goes to one of our tools, you're going to be able to see, as this one is for the books. We have these for DraftKings, BetMGM, FanDuel. And so this is a Discord bot you get if you sign up to one of our packages that pulls up. And anytime that it's a plus EV play, it'll ping the bot, it'll ping the Discord. So you don't have to have the tool open all the time. You don't have to be staring at wondering when a play is a good play or not. It's going to actually show you, and if it's at a certain threshold, it'll actually ping you and let you know. So we try to make everything easy that we can. Love any kind of ideas and suggestions you have as well. We're here for you guys and try to keep everything for the price of lunch. So with you, appreciate you guys. And like always, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.